Open Up Africa. Open Up Africa.
Open Up Africa. Welcome back to another session of Open Up Africa. Youth Talks, Youth Television. And today with me, the usual suspects.
Myself.
Please, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Arafat, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
And we go on with discussing our usual topics. Youth affairs. And today, the point of discussion today, we have grooming youth for marriage. Isn't the boy child, or hasn't the boy child been left out? We always talk, the world always talks about the girl child, basing on how history has been with the girl child and women being left back. But of course, that campaign has been so far successful. I think we shall listen
A bit.
Mm-hmm. So, but as we go on, the boy child has been lost somewhere. That is what I believe. Maybe we no longer hear about the boy child. Has the boy child been left out when it comes to grooming them for marriage? And we are here to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Yes.
What do you think? Has the boy child been left out?
I'm not a parent yet, obviously, but I mean, I know people. I've seen boys being raised, and I think to me, most of them are actually really neglected. They're not given as much attention as they should, and I don't know why. So I actually asked a certain parent, and they think that girls are usually easily manipulated or easily
Taken advantage of?
Yeah,
Let's say.
yeah, which I actually don't agree with. We are all easily manipulated, depending on who's manipulating us or what society we're in. So just as the girl child, even the boy child can be, easily, manipulated into doing anything. That they wouldn't want to do or they don't agree. They don't agree with. So I personally think they are definitely neglected because I don't know whether they're neglected really, but then it's true they are neglected because we see how most of the guys out here actually behave in different events, in different, like life perspectives. I don't know. But they're definitely, you can see the way they behave is totally different from girls. And actually, I would like to know what you guys think, because you're boys, like, how was it when you were being raised? Like, do you have any sisters? I think you do have sisters.
Yeah, I do. But
like, how different was it with you growing up?
if I'm to weigh in on that topic, yeah, like the thing is, for me, the parents, African parents are to blame for leaving out boys when it comes to molding them up, building them up to become men in their homes.
They should be, yeah.
In their homes, because when you get married, I remember my father still says that marriage is a school. He still tells me that, because he even tells to our young brothers that marriage is a school. It's like a new institution that you go into. So I don't think this institution should be an institution for some people and an institution not for other people. Like, it shouldn't be if it's an institution or a school, it should be a school for a boy and still a school for a girl.
Definitely.
So, to me, I think the African parents they're ones who have a high percentage of neglecting boys. Because if I'm a child, like I have parents and I have relatives, and they are not ready to teach me, to bring up me, to nurture me into that level, that one time I'll become a father or become, a
someone
man.
Important in someone
I'll become a
else's
man,
life. Yeah.
and be there to take care of my family. If you can't teach me that, how can I learn it?
But
So I think the boys have been neglected, because I will give you an example. Look, for instance, in Uganda, you see, even girls who are still at high school, there's a time they go visit their aunts. You see, and the parents themselves are the ones who forces them to visit their aunts to learn.
Sure.
You know, to learn how to, you know, how do you take
To
care
handle
of, you know,
themselves.
yes, how to take care of a home, like telling them that tomorrow you're going to get married and please you should be doing this to your whatever, you know, to your husband, you should be doing this to your home.
Is that
So
not done for boys?
it's not.
With
It's not.
uncles?
It's not.
Okay, it's not maybe
Like, for
a
example,
tradition, or you know, but then I think boys are actually
To be
talked
sincere,
to by
apart
their
from
uncles and dads,
apart from my father telling me that it's a school and an institution, there's nothing much he has done to that.
Okay.
He has not told me what exactly is in the class.
But do you
You understand?
do you think you actually need it?
I do need it.
Okay.
Like,
that's what
if
I-
I'm going to go into a new institution that I've not been into, so I need to know, if it's a school, I need to know what is the setting of that school. You know?
Yeah.
And that setting of the school can be taught by someone who has been already there. And my father has been there, my uncles have been there, everyone I know has been there. But now I'm not there. So before I go into that, I need to learn it, to be ready and prepared for that.
I actually agree with him, but also I'm thinking to myself, you know how they were also raised in that same manner, you know? I feel like it's upon us to actually, yes, they didn't raise you that way, but then you grow up and learn and have experiences, right? So I think it's up to us to actually maybe change the what? How can I call it?
The cycle?
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah. Like
Turn the cycle around and,
Yeah,
and at least
definitely.
start from this generation to
change
build
something.
ours.
Because now you know how important it is for a boy child to actually be raised well, or even be given the same exact attention as the girls get. You know?
So I'm a bit
So it's up to
curious.
us to change,
You
I
have
think.
talked about that thing, like grooming the girl child, which has been given more emphasis. To some, I think, to some, but again, it depends on the emphasis, as you said, the cycle. If your parents were groomed well, they will pass it on.
Yeah.
But do we believe, could we believe somewhere that there's a lot that has been lost when it comes to tradition, African tradition? Because if you look way back, boys were being groomed and girls were being groomed. That is not what is happening today.
Were boys being groomed though?
They were.
In what ways?
They were.
No,
how to work.
Because
how to
I
be
think
a man.
exactly that
What
is
you're saying,
something-
they were being groomed on how to be able to provide for the family.
Yes, exactly.
That's
They
the only
were
point.
I don't
But
call it
the world has
grooming.
gone far from that.
I don't actually call
Now,
it grooming.
a
I
woman
feel like
now-
they know their responsibilities. It
Yeah.
is a responsibility for you as a man.
To provide for the family.
Like this is
Go
the
hunt.
only stuff
They're teaching
that
them
you
how to
are
hunt.
supposed to do.
Even
Right?
before giving you their daughter, you see,
They could
Like
know
this
in
they
time.
would
is-
take you out and at least get to know that at least you can hunt for the family.
And
Can kill a
actually,
You can kill
right?
a lion.
And they would actually be sure to tell you this is the work of a woman. This is the work of this. Like, you know,
You know your
there are different
obligation.
responsibilities. This is for a woman, this is for a man.
And actually, the Asian
Men
time,
didn't
I hate
usually
it. I
cook.
really,
Men
let me say
didn't
this, and
usually
I
do
think maybe if we are to end this,
do any of that stuff.
I hate the Asian time of grooming
Right.
boys, because they were telling it was too much of patriarchy, you know, patriarchy system of saying that a man is a man. That superiority
A man
of, you know,
is superior
giving them, putting
to,
them
you
into
know.
quotes like, you know, a man is a man. What your role is to bring food at home, and then everything is done by a
could we
woman.
say because of that patriarchy system, men have been, when the world woke up, it realized that, of course, when it comes to working, it was limited to men. Literally. if you
Definitely.
look at-
Back
but it doesn't
then-
mean that women
back
were not
then.
working.
They
It's
were
because
working,
they
but
were at the back end. You
they
get
weren't
it?
given as many
Yes,
opportunities
yeah.
as boys
Yes,
were.
exactly.
I think.
Meetings. I mean, women who had no
Or even
decision,
school.
even decision
Like-
making. They weren't.
The
taking-
point is, African parents should know that what they do to a girl now
Should
must be done to a
definitely
boy too.
be done to a boy.
You understand? And what is done to a boy should be done to a girl. That
it's-
means there's this kind of equity, you know. There's
There
now,
is.
you
The
know,
same exact way now we can be maybe CEOs, we can go to
You
school,
understand?
we can do this. Even boys can cook, even boys
yeah,
can
sure.
clean.
So when it comes
know,
to marriage,
because-
if we are to go back to our topic, when it comes to marriage, there are key factors that that a boy should be told, and there are those that are told to a girl, that when you have a man, you should know that he's a man at home. At least you should show some respect. They tell that to girls, and then I need a
need-
boy to be told that when you have a woman, when you are married, when you have a woman at home, you should know that she should be treated as a woman. She's not your worker. You understand?
Arafat, I must say, I love the way you think. I actually appreciate that because
For the first time.
I honestly feel like he's gonna be an
For the
amazing
first time they're on
husband.
this.
You know, because
Somebody
if
should be
you're
happy.
actually
For
not
that.
just saying this, if you're actually not saying this, but you actually believe in it and
No, I
actually
believe in that
do
too.
it, then
So much. I believe in
I
that so
appreciate
much
that. We need
because
more men.
eh?
You know, we need men like
No.
you.
The problem is like they have not opened up their eyes to learn,
Exactly.
because the world
It
has
is up to
changed, but
us
people
to
have
teach
stayed
them.
back into their shells.
Yes.
You understand? The world has totally changed, and things have really changed, but they have stayed back into their shells, like thinking,
Yeah.
you know, I have to be a
Like
man.
my dad didn't do this. He's all right. My
So-
mom is the.
So the hashtag is Open Up Africa, all social media platforms, and down there you can click on subscribe so that you follow up on more discussions. After the break, we are to continue with the topic. Hashtag Open Up Africa, and always join the discussions on Twitter. Same hashtag Open Up Africa, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, of course. Here, don't forget to subscribe. And the topic in the room. Grooming youth today, and the question is, hasn't the boy child been left out? Just before we went for the break, we're looking at we agreed that of course the boy child has been left out, but we need also to delve into what is going wrong. Where is it going wrong? If you looked
And why is it
around,
important?
and why is it important? Because of course there is still need. Should we say there is still need for even grooming the girl child, but
There has always been need, yeah.
there has always been need. So why? I mean, why the boy child? Somebody would be out there and say, why the boy child? Is there what shows that the boy child needs to be grooming? Has something gone wrong? What exactly, and where is the problem?
So what I think is a boy child, just as any other child, definitely the girl child, will raise a child at some point, will become a father or a leader at some point of their life. And for you to actually instill those behaviors, values in them, it is important because they are actually going to raise future generations, and there is so much bad in this world, so much negativity, that now we need some good. We need more nice men, if I can say that. There are not many
Arafat,
nice
we
men.
need more less. She needs. We need the world.
Not
needs
just me, the world needs it.
more men, good men,
more good men,
not just men.
more good fathers, because as we are being raised, right, parents are different. Some actually raise their boy, kids. They raise them well. But then parents are different, and that's why you see some are bullying kids in school and others are not. Like there is a difference. So it is it is up to us to actually see that the importance is for them to actually become better people for future generations.
Yeah,